And disaster relief is ongoing as severe weather really grips the center of the country. The American Red Cross responding to a wide array of needs in several states, from tornadoes to flash flooding, and Melanie, even to wildfires.
Mara Thompson from the American Red Cross joins us now. Mara, good morning. Thank you for being here with us. So let's start, because there's a lot that's going on right across the country, but we'll start down in Georgia as the state continues to battle some fierce wildfires. What are you seeing from teams, and what does coordination look like?
Good morning, Michael and Melanie. Thanks so much for having me. Yeah, right now we have disaster responders on the ground in Georgia. We are working on sheltering for those residents that have been displaced by these wildfires. So we have several shelters opening where we are providing a safe space to stay, warm meals, and that comfort and care from our volunteers for those families that have been displaced and might not have anywhere else to go.
And Mara, speaking of displacement, Oklahoma is still reeling after, we've seen multiple tornadoes. You specifically think about what happened in Enid, Oklahoma, on the northern end of the state. How is the Red Cross working with the towns and, of course, the federal groups to help and support recovery efforts?
Absolutely. Yeah. Again, we do have disaster responders on the ground there and are working with those families. We've seen dozens of homes completely destroyed or severely damaged. And so we are working with our first responders and with those emergency groups, like you said, to make sure that people have a safe place to go, to make sure they have those immediate needs met. We know how devastating this can be for those families that have been impacted. And so we are there on the ground. And as it becomes more safe, we will start getting out into those communities, into those neighborhoods that we know have been impacted, start doing disaster assessment and working with these families on a path to recovery to make sure that they're not going through this alone.
Mara, this morning there have been ongoing flash flood warnings, and we know that the Midwest has been wrestling with flooding, especially across Michigan and Wisconsin. It's been historic flooding at that. So what do recovery efforts look like there right now?
Flooding is always difficult because it's one of those disasters that you can't see as much. So sometimes it doesn't necessarily get the same amount of attention, but it can be such a long road to recovery. And so again, we have volunteers all across this country that are responding to all of these sort of spring storms. It's been really bad this year. And so it's really important. We just want to remind families to be prepared if there is more severe weather incoming. And so if you're in one of these areas that has these threats coming to you, now is the time to make a plan, to get prepared, make that emergency kit, have those items ready, pull together phone chargers, non-perishable food, any emergency documents, important things, medications, to make sure you know where you're going to go. Have a plan. How are you going to get there? Because now is the time to prepare, because that's how you're going to keep you and your family the most safe.
Mara, for viewers who are watching that want to support and lend a helping hand, how can we do that through the American Red Cross?
The best way to do that is by making a financial donation, and you can do that by going to redcross.org. That is the best way to make sure that we are able to get the resources to the people that need it most as soon as possible. And if you have been impacted by one of these disasters, again, reach out to 1-800-RED-CROSS. We are here to help. We want to make sure that our volunteers are there for you so that you are not going through this alone.
When we break down all these threats, you really realize, wow, there's a lot going on across the country, and the American Red Cross, you guys have your hands full. So thank you, Mara Thompson with the American Red Cross, for breaking that all down for us, and good luck with everything.
Thanks so much for having me.